Good morning, sunshines. Where's Brian this morning? I went to go click on him and he's not there. I'm not finding our Mr. Brian this morning. No tunes. That's not a good thing. I'm hoping Brian is okay. We can listen to some yesterday morning.
Well, hello. How you doing out there in Cyberland?
And stroke his silver hair.
Oh, Joe Bananas is live.
And he will then love me.
Joe.
Locked inside, no way out. Break me down, make me down. Erase my mind, take control. Bury me deep in the hole.
Put you back on normal speed.
No light, no time, no sleep, no sound, no way.
Joe, I am so sorry I didn't know you were live.
No thoughts, no dreams, just guilt and fear. I was someone. Locked inside, no way out. Break me down, make me down. Erase my mind, take control. Bury me deep in the hole.
I seriously did not see Joe or not.
Now I'm no one. You can be who you wanna be, but they'll still try to control you, can't you see?
I'm gonna let that play.
They'll label you as SP, try to silence what you believe. Don't
In the background. Let's go back to Scientology crimes. Joe, I am so sorry, but I kind of did what I did because I saw Brian wasn't on. Oopsie, that's okay. Wise Mama did help me put a letter together last night, and I was thinking it had to be submitted by 5 today. It is not. It's by 5 tomorrow. So I thought I would go ahead and get some sleep, and maybe later we can all go through that letter and see what needs to be submitted for Clearwater. I think we need some great shaming material. I did some more research into those people that were testifying from those videos yesterday, and most of them aren't with us anymore. And the one lady that we played, she's like 82 years old now. It's hard to believe she's that much up in age. And I know Miriam had her mom's appointment early this morning, her time. So I'm hoping everything went okay with that. Lots of prayers. And you're at work. How are you today, Rona? Hey, Style. Hey, Style, I got asked to do a reaction video later. What time was that going to be? Do you remember? Did you plant potatoes? What kind? White or red? That's always exciting. 6 p.m. Central. Oh, okay. I need to remember that. Were you awesome? Very nice. White main crop variety called Kelly. Yeah, I potatoes are so easy to grow. I can't believe, especially in our northern climates. It's amazing how easy they are. And when they flower, they're so beautiful. And the fun part is you actually let the tops die. And then you know it's producing potatoes down below. It's the funniest thing. So 7 p.m. my time, Style. I'm gonna have to remember that. Good. That'll be because Audit wanted me to be on her bonk meeting, I think, at 9 my time. And I haven't heard back from Fluffer. I would love to hear from Lori Taverna too, Amy. I tried all the numbers that you sent me. I tried the number that Power Lies sent me. None of them were good numbers. I tried though. I was a dial-in girl. How are you this morning, Amy? Did you get your daughter off to school already? In fact, I'm going to look because I don't have my new email set up yet to where it automatically just goes in. Did I get an email? No, I did not get an email. I got one from Kirby's mom. I got one from Peter. I got one from Antics. I got a whole bunch from Audit. I seriously probably get more emails from Audit than we talk. It's kind of fun though. You're tired, and she's complaining she doesn't feel well. You know, there's a bug going around. There's definitely a bug going around. I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, I got a thing from Tony Ortega saying that. What was it? Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me pop this off just for a second. Now I got a sniffly nose. Scientology doc David Minkoff. Let me pop this on the screen. Tries to get out of the lawsuit. Bunker will be watching. I'm hoping so. What does it say? In November, we told about the surprising response to being sued in the death of Whitney Mills. Tragic, tragic case. He argued that the wrong experts were consulted by Whitney's mother, Lila Mills, who is suing the church. I'm having a tough time reading. Of Scientology, and Minkoff over her daughter's suicide. Those experts strongly condemned the way Minkoff had kept Whitney away from legitimate health care, telling her she had parasites and a cancer. Keeping her away from legitimate care had, the experts said, killed her. Minkoff's response. Remember, Kyle R. Fontaine is the attorney. The hearing is scheduled to take place this morning. Ooh. Wonder if we could get eyes on this. Bunker says he's going to attend and report to us what goes down. Ooh, here's a good one for us, Amy. Ooh. See, shit like this I wish we knew ahead of time. I'm sorry, but I know it, right, Amy? That is so true. They would have had their doctor's licenses, certifications, everything just completely ripped to shreds if they did it. And I'm glad Mark is doing this, but damn it, when you know the day of, it's so hard to do anything. I wish people would, or I wish somebody would take control over that dead zone down there. We're going to call it the Stephen King zone. Because even those that I get information from, they don't even know about things until it's like somebody like a Missing in Scientology that could give us even a monthly this, and this is coming up. It sure would be nice. Oh, excuse me. Yawn, yawn. A Scientology rundown? Yes, I am. It's the Stephen King zone. It's where all the monsters and vampires live. It's the scary, hope you don't break down in the middle of the night. During the day, it's like normal. Everybody's walking around, and at night is when all the monsters come out. Good morning, Bianca. Good afternoon. That's what I always picture Clearwater as. I did not see T's latest Flowers in the Attic Zone, right? Remember that book? That series? Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Let's see. T Perth. Was it a live or a video? Australia's failure to protect kids. That was 3 days ago. Which one are you talking about for T? Let me get back to the... Good morning, Rika. It was a post. Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. I have an ex-Scientology survivor who is reaching out for help. He contacted both foundations a month ago and has had no reply. If you are able to help him build his life up from scratch, even if it is just a small amount, here is a link to his GoFundMe. I'm not disputing anything said, but I'm wondering, does T know this person? Has she met this person? Kristen Beasley is organizing. Do we know Kristen? I promise I'm not being a negative Nelly. I just don't, Sir just taught me too well. It is, but I really wish somebody would reach out to T or Kristen or this Shane person and get more of a story rather than just a GoFundMe. Hey T, good morning. I summoned you. Hey blue-haired brilliant person, we were just looking at your post for this Shane person. I agree. I 100% agree they should at least respond. Style right. it just smells of a little bit of a, I don't know, to cause division, unless it's true, and unless T, please tell us that this person is a real person. Good morning, Carla. Because I would hate to see this person not get the help that they need. But we all know how Scientology works. And I'm sorry, but they throw stuff like this in the mix just to make the space icky. Thank you, T. Okay, I'm gonna wait until your investigation is done before I go whole hog or start forwarding anything. I'm sorry, but it just that sends the the radar up for me when it's too general like that. Right, right. You're right, Bianca. Even if the answer is no, a response should be. But do we even know that he did? If it is a he, if he did ask for help, is he saying, "Oh, nobody helped me," just to get the community riled up and nobody responded? Sir just taught me too well, you guys. Yeah, that's a shame when you are looking for just needing. And thank you for vetting that person, Rika. Thank you. It's a hard thing to do. It's hard to question because you feel like you're not being loyal to somebody or helping to somebody. We just know how Scientology works in the background, you guys. We just know it. And they prey on that. Good morning, Dylan. Serge, yes, Serge has taught me well, style. The reason why I say Serge and Dylan, I'll mention Dylan too, is that their tactics, their being Scientology's tactics in the background, is they look to stir the pot, stir up some shit by telling half truths, some truths, and they prey on your ruin. So if you're empathetic and emotional, nothing yet, Dylan. We're going to get ready to write a letter, though. We're going to write Clearwater stuff. So I'm the type that I want to jump in and help. I'm like, okay. I'm like the dog getting ready to jump in the car just because you're going for a ride. Let's go. And he's like, stop. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who's going with you? Who's driving? Blah, blah, blah. And making me ask all sorts of questions. Because you're a voice of reason, Dylan. That's how you got involved. Because I think of, well, let's go. Come on. Let's do it. And you and Serge both have been voices of reason for me. Yeah, it's just knowing that there's that possibility, doing some due diligence, and not quickly jumping on the bandwagon. There's been too many times I've jumped in the car, let's go for a ride, and I've been taken to the vet to get neutered. Or to the vet to get shots. Like, damn it, I thought we were going for a fun ride. Rika, I agree. I agree. But that's just the due diligence we just need to do by asking the right questions, right? You, he did a podcast with Chris Shelton. Oh, good. Okay. There is a T did a post here. Let me do. You guys can follow this post. T did a post. Control C. I had to learn to use my thing because my thingy's not working. Thank you, T. Control V. DE. Yeah, but you know what? That's really, first of all, they're not going to probably answer. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect them to, and I wouldn't want them to. If I were a Scientologist that escaped and asked for help, and somebody called the foundation and said, hey, why didn't you help Joe Smith? And they gave him information, I'd be pissed. I wouldn't want them to give out information. So for as much as I appreciate that thought, yeah, the privacy is way more important. I wouldn't expect them and I wouldn't want them, and I would be mortified if they did. And good morning, DE. Or good afternoon or evening, wherever you're from. Shane Rybacky, Dylan. But T, thank you for bringing him to our attention. Good morning, MD Media. I am glad you're taking the day off. You do need rest and you deserve a day off. That's exactly what I was saying about Serge, Bianca, is that he just taught me not to just accept a story as truth. Right, and that's cool. That's the way it should be, Dylan. Might I ask if there's a prominent ex-Scientologist that knew them that could vouch without doxing? Yeah, that's a great idea. He was on with Chris Shelton. Hey, good morning, Power Lies. Well, we certainly don't want to see somebody not get help that truly needs the help. It's not what I'm trying to do whatsoever. I'm not trying to stall or minimize help. Just do your due diligence. If you know the person, maybe look them up, maybe talk to Chris. I don't know. Yeah, Carla, you're being goofy this morning. We could. The conversation, Agan. It's easy to tell how involved a person was by a simple conversation. It is, but it's hard not to have the emotions of just throwing help out there when it's a GoFundMe or if it's just a small story like that. Said he was born in. It's it's a beautiful thing to rally around somebody that truly needs the help and that it's not an op. It's not a Scientology OSA op. It's not a way to gather money so that way you're not paying somewhere else. If it truly is to help somebody, it's a beautiful thing. And as a community, it's like when everybody rallied around that chance. Thank you, T. T, what area of the country is he in? Or the world is he in? Is he in America or is he overseas? Do you know that? I know. I had I had a relative that a long lost relative, I think he was from the UK. Maybe so, Carla, but in order to do that, we'd really have to dox the person. Uh, US. Okay. That would be great, Dylan. That would be awesome. Because if this person is legit and truly needs help, let's rally around them. Honestly, honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to spend 20, 50, $100 than to help somebody. That would be a beautiful thing. Like when everybody um, rallied around Chance. That was wonderful. Oh, that's an excellent. Thank you, Dylan. See, Dylan, I told you you're my voice of reason. Bye, Bianca. Go let the dog out. Woof, 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 woof. Go let the dogs out. You guys thought you were going to get away with me not singing this morning, or didn't you? Enrica, I think Dylan's awesome too. You know, and anybody truly needing help would be okay um with that. But if this person truly needs help, I would hate to see that person not get the help they need just because of you. I agree, Dylan. Yeah. Good morning, Miss Summer Savage. In my awful voice, Summer, the queen of opera, has arrived. It's because Bianca was going to go walk her dogs. How are you today, Summer? Summer, you guys are having a party tonight, aren't you? It's going to be a busy night. I think I'm going to have all my apparatuses busy tonight because somebody asked me to do a review. Audit's got meetings she wants me to stream. Summer and Doctor Who have a party going on tonight. Love without boundaries, true. Yeah, Dylan, I'm not questioning if the person, I'm just making sure it's a real person behind the scenes. That's all. Good morning, Aussie Aussie. Or good afternoon, good evening to you. Because I forgot you're over in the evening section there. Yep, game night. Last game night, I ended up on the phone with somebody the whole time and didn't get to actually play. So tonight, hopefully everything else will be done and I will be able to enjoy game night. I love game night. Yes, I do. So kind of 11:45 p.m. I know. Yep, so back to that Power Lies and T and anybody that can help or send helpful information. That would be a beautiful thing if you guys go to T's post and help with that way. I know Power Lies in Dylan. That's why I was saying about Serge. He's kind of taught me to ask the right questions sometimes. Yep. T leaves. Oh, you fly out in the morning, Marie. Oh, wow. And T, how many days now? Dylan is a sweetheart. And Dylan is smart. And Dylan is cautious. Yep. He was in Orange County. Yeah, I truly, truly, truly don't think, how do I put this and be nice about it? I don't want to get it all up into somebody's business. I I don't, but if somebody knows, like if they're interested in talking to Dylan, so Dylan can just vet it, then I'm more than happy to help and I'm more than happy to spread it. More than happy to. I don't need to know everything about somebody. Yes, even Serge might know him. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. Do we have any protesters at Santa Ana? I don't know. Is that Orange County? Yeah, I don't even know when this person was supposedly in. Yeah, either Liz, yep. On staff at OC and in LA briefly as a kid in the Sea Org at 11. You had to be vetted to join a second gen group. It happens. Right? I know. Well, Liz Gale vetted people to get them on that list. Right? So it's like, how do you ask Dylan to get up all in his business without getting to his business? That's uh, this is the stupidest thing, but if you don't want to get duped or if you don't want to get played, it's hard. I don't know. That's an icky thing. Yeah, I know, and Serge is still sleeping. Rika, you're up awfully early this morning. I Yeah, as I said, I don't mind helping um and sharing if it's right. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rika. Yeah, that would be really hard to sleep in. What are you making the kids for school lunches today? And Dylan and Rika, do you put little notes in your kids' lunches? Yeah, and I'm hoping you're feeling better too, Rika. Sometimes that's the only thing you can do, Rika, is to power through. You guys are practically related. You're both human. Two humans make you practically related. I used to put little love notes in my children's lunches. I used to write, "Have a nice day," or "I love you," "Enjoy your day." And they used to go, "Oh, Mom." Ooh, that sounds really good. You have to get up in 6 hours, but just can't sleep. I'm sorry, Marie. That's the ones with the wings. Are we talking about the tofu wraps? Or the photos with the wings? Hmm. Excuse me, excuse me. Sneeze, sneeze. Oh, goodness. Hey, Adrian. How are you doing today? So, Brian, okay, I started this whole stream this morning early because I didn't see Brian. Is Brian okay? Brian, where are you? What happened? You're not here this morning. Has anybody heard from Brian this morning? I know I watched you. You guys were giggling. And giggling always means fun. Or in trouble. Lots of trouble. MD, it's a quiet week for down there anyways, and appreciate what you have done down at the Blue this week already, and this weekend. Is actually you do need a day off. Oh, I need a day off. I'm still waiting to hear from Fluffer. Okay. Enjoy your day off, MD. Enjoy just hanging out and just laying around. Ooh, Frito pies sounds good. They moved from the south to go to the north to get Frito pies. That's just odd. That's like moving to the Midwest to get Oriental food. Are you, Summer? You worked last night? Yikes. Yeah, I received a letter to some strange shit went down. Well, that's never good. What kind of strange shit, Summer? Yeah, I got Snorri McSnorpants. Yo, hey, good morning, Joe. Joe, I did not see you were live because I thought Brian wasn't live, so I went early. I am so sorry. I am still streaming you. I'm just not listening. I've got it on mute. Joe, I did not know you were live. I am sorry. Uh, yeah, so has anybody heard from Brian? I think I just asked that, and I'm going to repeat myself. Because I know they had storms again down there. Well, I was chilling with you. I had you on. He's busy. Okay. As long as he's just busy and everything's okay. T, did you just delete your comment on your post? Oh, ick. Yeah, that's never any fun having to deal with drunk people and people on drugs. No, that's definitely an ick. Well, hopefully somebody isn't in there messing around with teas. I'm gonna refresh this. I don't see your comment on here. Power lies. Maybe put it again on there and see if it gets. I'm sorry, Summer. DE, your comment is gone as well. T, do you have spooklies in your rut row? Michael Andreas. Yeah, T, isn't that weird? Here, I'm gonna add something on there with excuse me. I didn't put anything contentious on there. And good morning, good afternoon, Irish. That is him on Chris Shelton. Thank you, T. Yep, Joe Bananas is on there. I'm wondering if it's amazing watching some of this tomfoolery in action, huh? You've had comments disappear in this live stream in the past. It's weird. You sometimes, Amy, it's not me or the mods. It's YouTube itself. Sort by new. Okay. Okay. It's sort by newest first. Okay, so oh, thank you, DE. That's wonderful. I don't want to. Thank you, DE, for that. Yeah, just do your due diligence in what you feel, you guys. I'm probably going to stay on the fence a little bit on this one. Until I figure out a little bit more. That's YouTube is just being YouTube, that's all. Hmm. Thank you for bringing that to our attention, T. I appreciate it. Dylan in Power Lies, did you see this? Mark Bunker is supposed that lawsuit is supposed to be happen today. The hearing today for Minkoff down in Florida. I think Audit is going to go to the fire meeting this morning because the police commission was canceled and she wanted to go address them. So I may get on later when she is on. I think that's at noon Eastern. Because I do want to go through this letter writing. She um, smoking a pack of cigarettes at age 11 and drinking regularly is not normal for Scientology, despite the hype around kids smoking. That's completely abnormal and a huge red flag. There are some red flags, Power Lies, and I think it's great that people need to do their due diligence. We don't want people to slip through the cracks. You're right, Marie, we don't. But there is an OSA op to drain people of emotions and drain people of money and drain people of their empathy. Energy vampires. That is one of their ops. And it does make it harder to see those that really truly do need help. Agreed. But we need to be smart about it. And for whether you love them or hate them, that is what those foundations hopefully are doing, are being smart about it. So I'm not going to say a bad thing about that. Thank you, T. Have a wonderful evening. Sweet dreams. Thanks for bringing it up. I think some people need to refrain from chasing the foundations. It is self-sabotage for the moment. The guy rings like a dirtbag operative. Maybe so, Power Lies, but I'm not going to label it that either. Instead of trust but verify, maybe verify then trust. How about if we put it in that column? That's right, Marie. Nobody would be here if we didn't want to help people. So instead of trust but verify, let's do verify then trust category. I know you've felt and you have dealt with OSA dirtbag operatives. I know. I know. So let's put it in the verify but and then trust. Night night, T. Hugs. Ha. Snory McSnorepants is already ahead of T. She's already snoring here. Yeah, I mean the Osa vampires, they drain your energy, they drain your goodwill, they deplete trust, and when you get that one too many times, it exhausts the resources. That's kind of why my red flags went up the first when I saw it, but I don't want to not be helpful either if I need to be helpful. Just throwing that out there. But power lies in Dylan and Serge and Bianca. They kind of understand the backside to that and the dark side. Oh, okay, you guys. Well, audit, as I said, will be going live in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And then she said that she would do a letter writing thing with me, a letter writing exercise for the Clearwater, because we have till tomorrow at 5, Wednesday at 5 to get letters emailed and written. And we did a whole chat GPT thing, and then Wise Mama sent me some information too. So I want to do a letter writing exercise later today. But I need to go get fluffed and buffed and eat my breakfast and get some energy going. So thank you much. We shall be back in a couple of hours. Much love to everybody this morning. I agree, Joe. If only they